Hey, welcome everyone, and thanks for listening to I'm Just Saying Sports Podcast. I'm Deval, the host, and I want to take a minute to tell you about our exclusive content and bonus videos that you can get with a subscription for only $2.99 a month. With your subscription, you'll receive first access to our podcast episodes and bonus videos for everyone who subscribes on Spotify. You can follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, Castbox, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and YouTube Music, just to name a few. Also, check out our website, I'mJustSayingSportsPodcast.com, for merch and giveaways. All right, that covers everything. Thanks again and enjoy the show. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to I'm Just Saying. So we're doing the afternoon games. We didn't get to Sunday night because we got work in the morning. So
Some of us gotta work.
yeah, for real. So I'm more lively. I got more energy. The later it gets, I'm an old man, dog. I'm ready to go pass out.
It's hard to get up in the morning. We don't
Yo,
go
it
to sleep
really
till 1
is.
o'clock.
For real. But yo, thanks everybody for listening, man. Y'all could be anywhere, but you're here listening to us. We greatly appreciate it. So I'm your host, Deval. I got Roger with me, my cuzzo.
What up? What up?
Yeah, so we about to talk about some NBA stuff. We're going to talk about the NFL. We're going to talk about what the heck just happened in that Commanders game. Bro, they went nuts, bro. That was crazy. Yeah. So there's a lot of takeaways from this game. All right, Washington wins 18-15 against Chicago. Jaden Daniels looked like a really good first round pick. 21 for 38, 326 yards and a touchdown. Brian Robinson, 16 carries, 65 yards. Terry McLaurin went nuts. 5 receptions for 125 and was talking stuff to Stevenson over there, their corner. He was letting them have it. Just I saw some of the stuff he was saying,
What
mouth reading. Oh, I know. He was saying, he was like, "You ain't spit. You ain't spit."
No, did he?
Oh, yeah. That's what he was saying.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was going after him. But the Bears had a chance to win. They really did. They did their thing. Caleb Williams, 10 for 24, 131 yards. DeAndre Swift, people. I think he is no doubt. He took it over, bro. Like, everybody thought he was going to be a bust. Like, I was one. A lot of people thought, I didn't think he was going to be a bust.
He didn't really have a bad season.
No.
Last year.
But he's really good right now. And he's the shocker for all running backs right now for fantasy. You're probably like, dang it, I seen him over there in the second or the third round. You're like, I skipped over him.
Well, when I say he didn't have a bad year last year, I was talking more so fantasy. I wasn't necessarily talking like
we're talking fantasy.
Right,
we're talking fantasy in that one.
He was one of those players last year. I can say, I wouldn't say dependable, but I would say every now and then he will come through for you and he'll give you some solid fantasy points. This year so far, he's given me 15 to 20 points.
That's what's up. Fantasy. He's killing it.
And yeah, that's solid.
He's killing it. 18 carries, 129 yards, and a touchdown. Come on, man.
Perfect
he showed
offense
up
for him too. Perfect offense.
Yeah. Roma Dunze led our receivers with 3 receptions for 41 yards. I saw a little frustration coming out of DJ Moore, but hey, man, let that man run. DeAndre Swift was not playing today. That 56-yard touchdown, that was nuts. So here's the thing. I thought Washington was going to lose this game when they didn't go for it on that 4th and inches. I was like,
Right.
yo, come on, man. I know, but you're playing scared. You're playing not to lose.
And when you
You're,
play like
instead
that,
of
you
playing to
always
win.
lose.
Yeah,
Right.
and it looked
Right.
like it was about to happen.
Hey,
Bears march down.
if it wasn't for that play, they would have lost.
Yeah.
And listen, kudos to them, but you don't want to depend on those kind of plays to win a
No,
game.
you don't. What's crazy is that they didn't bat it down. Now I don't know. Maybe they're not out there for special teams. I don't know.
That's
Oh,
a
they
Hail
don't
Mary
practice
for
Hail
you.
Marys.
That's a Hail Mary for you. It's you
Yeah,
never know what was going through that defender's mind or receiver. You never know. You
it's
never
like
know.
it tipped up. Hey, I guess they didn't know anybody was behind him.
I was
Yo,
gonna.
Noah
Yeah,
Brown's just
it
back there.
seemed like nobody expected that. He was like,
Nuts.
for real? This can't be this easy. This can't
It
be this
was that
easy.
easy.
There's a flag on the play somewhere, right?
No, nuts. Well, kudos to Jaden Daniels, though. He extended that play for a very long time.
He did, but listen, on a Hail Mary, you're going to be able to do that because everybody's down the
They only
field.
rushing 3 or 2.
Right. The
Yeah.
same thing with the end of the game with Lamar Jackson was the same situation.
Yeah, but Jaden Daniels was successful with his.
Yeah,
So
I don't
I'm
know if I
saying
give the. I don't know if I get. It's such a Hail Mary play, and
that was luck, though. It was a lot of
yeah, that's
it
what I'm
was
saying. I
luck
don't know
into
if
it.
I ever give a Hail Mary to the quarterback unless like he pinned that thing in the back corner where only his receiver get it. Other than that, those balls get tipped. Yeah, I don't give it to the
Pause.
quarterback.
Yeah. Pause. Yeah, I got your back, cuz. I'm not gonna leave you
Oh
out
man,
here by yourself, man. People listening like this
come
man
on, man. We
talking
grown
about
men.
juggling.
We grown men, dog. We grown
Hey,
men.
hey, yeah, still pause it, man. You be
Still pausing.
social media, bro. They some animals, bro. They
I
be over there.
got you.
This man on the air talking about bat down.
But he talking something crazy. Like I think we got the wrong podcast.
Right. Nah, that's the After Dark podcast. We got that one After Dark. You know what
But
I
you're
mean?
never gonna see. We're gonna be asleep for that
That's I'm
one.
just saying After Dark.
Oh
Put
man,
my
I got
Barry
so much
White
energy
voice
right
on.
now compared to normal.
Sorry to welcome to the show. Alright, I'm done.
It's
Alright.
1 o'clock
Yo,
a.m.
so
man.
I got
Who's
yo,
laying
I'm gonna
next to
shout
you?
out. Hey, yeah. What am I drinking in this cup? Y'all don't want to know. Yo, what's in my cup? Shout out to Lil Wayne. What's in my
Got that
cup
drink in my cup.
stays in my cup.
I
You know
got
what I
you.
mean?
All right. This
It's
kid is
water.
listening right now, man.
It's water. It's water. It really is water.
But the popo don't know that, do they? Water, yeah, okay. Tequila.
It's H2O. Water boy approved,
high
bro.
quality H2O.
Yes, sir.
All right, back to these games.
Yeah, man. So, so hold on. Shout out my friend Art. He's a Bears fan. Live out here in Chicagoland,
I know he's
bruh.
sick.
He's sick. He bet $100.
You know what kind of sick that was? It's not as extreme as this. That's the kind of grand slam walk off kind of sickness.
That is because he was high. He's like, "Oh, it's only 25 seconds." Yeah, and then it's like, no, no way that just happened. Like you
He broke his
think,
TV. I guarantee he broke
yeah.
his TV. $100 he broke his TV. I'm only saying because I would have done the same thing.
Yo, on that type of play, I would have lost it, bruh.
100%.
Bruh,
100%.
you had the game.
That's an understatement. Lost
Bruh.
it. Yeah, okay.
Yo, he's sick. So, shout out to him, man. I hope he's all right. Might want to check up on him. I tried calling, he ain't answer.
You're a terrible friend, man. What you should have done was you should have called the local authorities and said, "Can you just go do a wellness check, knock on the door?"
For real.
He don't have to answer it, just as long as he responds.
Right.
we need to know he's breathing.
Bad, dog, because that hurt. I know that hurt.
It
That
would
hurt.
hurt. You know why? Because they're also having a pretty good season. That would
Yeah.
have been a big win for them.
Oh yeah.
And to lose, it just, oh
And
man,
then everybody else in your division's winning,
yeah, that hurts even more. That
except
hurts
for the
even
Vikings. The
more.
Vikings lost.
The Vikings lost, but
They still have a better record. So you
yeah,
guys are
so
at the bottom of the division. Tough.
that is tough.
The Packers won.
And it's
Lions. Oh
and
my god.
and it's going to be hard to move out that spot now.
Yeah, bro.
Lions is not letting up.
Let's talk about them real quick.
The Lions are letting up. You know
Let's
what?
talk about the
I didn't
Lions.
watch that game, but I could tell you the score, and I could tell you, yeah, man, they dominated.
All right. That's it.
I
They
could make some stuff
dominated.
up, and it wouldn't even matter. I'm like, man, they
And you
dominated.
would be close to everything,
The
bro.
way they ran that ball, and the way the receivers like, I didn't watch the game,
Bro.
but the score
Bro.
reflects such dominance.
They dominated on so many aspects of the game. Here's this stat for you, all right? Let me go. Here we go. My bad. I hit the mic. Detroit Lions beat the Titans 52-14. All right. Jared Goff, 12 for 15, 85 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Mm.
85 yards. He didn't even crack 100. 3 touchdowns. And the score is 52-14.
How many? So how many of those came off of
Nah.
defensive plays? How many
So
was? What was their rushing yards for the running
they
back?
were rushing. They were rushing. And here, I'm going to get to it. Jahmyr Gibbs, 11 carries, 127 yards, and a touchdown. David Montgomery,
Oh wow!
9 carries, 33 yards, and a touchdown. Dang, man, somebody's speeding over there.
Yeah, that was crazy. Just you heard that?
Yeah. Hey, for Sam Laporta owners in fantasy, Sam Laporta went nuts. Well, compared to what he has been. 6 receptions, 48 yards, and a touchdown. So it's really no passing. Because after that, it gets bleh. They carried it. Special teams. Khalif Raymond scored a kick return for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it was a punt. I'm sorry. It was a punt return for a touchdown by Khalif Raymond. The Titans but the thing is, the Titans, they actually have a sneaky good defense. Because it was, I know I sound crazy when I say 52, but it was close for like 10 minutes in the game. And
The
they
first
went
10 minutes
up.
of the game, Deval?
Yeah, they went up.
Yeah.
The Titans went up. They was looking like, we ain't out of this. We don't care that y'all got all those weapons. And then
Okay. Yeah, and look what happened. Yeah.
Mason Rudolph actually had a day. 22 completions for 38. 266, a touchdown, but 2 interceptions. And that's a day for Mason Rudolph.
Listen, man, in this kind of blowout, it's not even worth reading the other team stats.
I just did that one. I had to be fair because there are
You did not
probably
have to be fair.
fans
You did not have to be fair.
for the Titans.
The Titan fans know exactly what their stats were. We do not have to waste our time.
Shocker.
Yeah, this is more of like a close game kind of podcast.
Right. So let's go to the close game. And the one that ruined everybody's parlay. I'm pretty sure it did.
The Jets and Patriots?
No. That too. But Ravens, Browns. That hurt.
I don't know why it did. Why? Who did anybody have winning?
Ravens.
Okay. And you know what? And this, go back and listen to the other podcast we had. And I said, the difference a quarterback makes. I said the Browns have a Super Bowl caliber team. Their quarterback play was so bad. They were losing games they shouldn't have been losing and badly. This is what happens when you put at least a decent quarterback in. They can beat any team. Their defense is, they have an elite defense. They have an elite defense. Their offense is, well, the Cooper's gone now, but Their offense, I mean, their offense isn't really that bad neither. Actually, it's pretty good. They built a pretty good
Nah,
offense around Watson. He just, I don't know what happened, fell off a
maybe.
cliff, whatever happened, but I wasn't surprised. Yeah, I would have
I
picked the Ravens too,
yeah.
but 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 but
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you have to sit down and obviously you're making an educated pick, you have to understand this game is one of those games where you go, listen, now that Watson's out and you're putting in Winston, if he can just be a competent quarterback, a game manager at best, the Browns are a really good team. They're very well rounded.
Yeah, I don't disagree on that. Well, on the defense part, I don't disagree. I think honestly that they caught him off guard, bro. I mean, you look at Cleveland; they were 1-6 at the time. They bringing in Jameis Winston, who's been a team hopping everywhere. They don't have Amari Cooper anymore. So outside of that, who was their receivers? You couldn't even guess. They have a great running back,
Yeah,
but he's
Jerry,
coming back
you got
off of an
Judy.
injury.
I know you
Judy's
have
not there
Judy.
anymore. Oh, he is there.
Yes,
Yeah, he
yeah,
is. But he's buns.
yeah. Judy. Well, he was buns because you had no quarterback. The quarterback was buns. I don't care how great
Well,
of a receiver. I don't care how great of a receiver you are. If your quarterback is terrible, you will be a terrible receiver. You will have nobody to get you the ball.
yeah.
So
So I'll go through the stats. Help you out. It'll go to your argument a little bit. All right. So the Browns beat the Ravens 29-24. Jameis Winston 27 for 41, 334 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Crazy. Nick Chubb led the way for carries, of course, 16 for 52. Cedric Tillman led all receivers with, for the Browns. 7 receptions, 99 yards, and 2 touchdowns. All right. So I get you. Jerry Judy, 5 receptions for 79 yards. Elijah Moore, 8 receptions for 85 yards. So Elijah Moore, yeah, he used to be on the Jets.
mm,
No, I always thought he was pretty good, but he was on the Jets at the time.
mhm,
David Njoku.
mhm.
David Njoku, I think that's a stud right there. 5 receptions, 61 yards, and a touchdown. All right. So maybe
So
you
you,
might be all
yes,
right.
you
They,
see,
you know, they all
exactly,
right.
exactly. So you
They
want
all
to take
right.
back what you
They all
said.
right.
I told you they got a team, man. If you
They
can
all
just
right.
get your guys the ball.
They all right. I think they got caught off guard, though, but
But
it's
even
all
if you want
good.
to say, okay, the offense
And the
is
Ravens
all right,
secondary is a little shaky.
okay, so it makes sense. The loss is not as surprising. I get it because of their record. Yeah, you're like, oh, I didn't expect it. But you have to accept the fact they had a pretty
And
bad
then in the
quarterback.
division rival.
Yeah.
Division games sometimes always go that way.
I don't know who they played next, but I bet you the Browns win the next game.
Ooh, you want to go there, huh?
Depending who they play next.
They got. Oh yeah, they'll win. I think they'll win. The Chargers.
Yeah, the Browns are going to win that game. So
Mm,
yeah.
mm,
So going
mm.
forward, word of advice to you and all the listeners: when you're betting, when you're putting your fantasy team together, the Browns are going to be a different team going forward. I'm not saying they're a playoff team because you know what their record is, but they're probably going to start playing the way they should have been all season.
Yeah,
Expect them to start performing the way everybody expected or hoped they would have been
yeah.
playing.
Lamar Jackson did all right though. 23 for 38, 289, 2 touchdowns. Derrick Henry, 11 carries. I think they should run the ball a little bit more, but who am I? 11 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown. And Zay Flowers, 7 receptions for 115 yards. So, yeah.
Well, since the first game of the season, everybody's been saying they need to run that ball more.
They do, bro.
They've been saying, like, bro, you have Henry, you have Lamar Jackson. This could be a lethal running team, and you guys are just choosing, for whatever reason, to not run that ball.
Man.
Trap game,
That's right.
whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it.
Browns
I'm
own
not
time of
surprised.
possession.
I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
total
at all.
plays, third down efficiency, eight 8 out of 15. The Ravens 2 for 10. My God, it's those little things like that, bro. They both had 7 penalties. Mm. I
Hmm.
tell you that nasty. Run the ball. I know they say they don't want to run Derrick Henry into the ground, man, but run the ball, bro.
I don't think they're going to run him into the ground. You use him. Listen, I'm not saying don't throw the ball,
All right,
but don't forget who you have in the backfield.
come on, man.
You know what I mean? Like once you cross into their territory, give the ball to him. Give him
He's
the
a
ball.
grounded out back. You know what I mean? Like when the game is clutch or like late in the game, he's such a big body. Pause.
Well, I,
To
I
just
think,
throw out,
yeah, I feel like if I have
give him the
Henry,
ball.
if we run the ball, you don't have to run him in the ground, but make them think they could give him the ball on any play. We should respect that.
Hmm?
We should make sure we got our guys clogging that line because with the threat of Lamar in him, you really don't know what they're going to do. But if I
Hmm.
know you're not going to run him, that also takes away from who Lamar is. It takes away from the surprise of
Yeah.
what Lamar is going to bring on any given play. Okay, just focus on Lamar. They're not going to hand him the ball. No, make that defense feel like at any given time he legit may pass. Um,
Hmm.
what you call it, the ball.
Yeah.
You
Like,
have to keep them honest. You have to keep them off
yeah,
balance, and they're
you
not
do.
doing that.
And it's like, well, like they were doing RPOs. They were doing play act stuff like that. So they'll give him the ball, and he'll hold it instead of giving it to Derrick Henry. I think sometimes just give it to Derrick Henry, man. I mean,
He said,
I'm
"Yo, man, just get the ball,
serious.
Derrick Henry, man. We don't got to sit
I'm
here and go back. Just
serious,
give him the
bro,
ball. Give him
because
the ball."
like even if you know it's going to happen, and I argue this with people all the time because when he was on Tennessee, they're like, "Oh, you're going to run him to the ground. He could get injured and stuff." That's why he got off Tennessee because he was tired of being the only guy. But the thing is, he's used to being the
The
only
only
guy.
guy. Yeah.
And when he was over there, he was still rushing like crazy, getting a thousand
Look what he
yards.
did as the only guy.
Come on, man. He was a
Look what he did
thousand
as
yard
the only
rusher
guy. And you think you're going to run him to the ground? He didn't
when
get
they
run into the
stacked the
ground when.
box.
Yeah, he didn't get run into the ground when he was the only option.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So it's like, yo, even when they knew he was going to run the ball, he still ran the ball. You get what I'm saying? Like,
When you
it's
play the
about to happen.
Ravens,
Stop it.
you should be saying, "Man, this is going to be a long day.
That's what I'm saying.
This is going to be." I
Your
don't
arms should be
know. Yeah,
tired,
I don't know.
sore from trying to wrap up.
Or your feet, because I don't know if I'm going to chase Lamar around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm going to have to figure out a way to get this train known as Derrick Henry down.
And not get stiffed
I
on.
don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and get embarrassed.
That's what I'm saying, man.
He literally might
11
just
carries.
step on me. He might run over me and step on me. Like you should be in fear when you play this team. You know, I'm sitting there and I'm watching. If I'm the linebacker, I'm sitting there and I'm watching Lamar and I'm going when he hiked his ball. I don't know if he's going to hand this ball off, or if he's going to drop back, or if he's just going to run himself.
Right. And
I don't know.
he was doing that. They were doing that in the game. I
Yeah,
seen it.
yeah.
They were
And
doing
not for
that.
nothing, you might be even worse. Lamar might run, and Henry still might be blocking for him. So you still got to deal with Henry and Lamar.
Yeah. Yeah. They were doing that in the game. They were. They were doing that in the game. My thing is, I just think sometimes just line them up and run the ball with Derrick Henry, man. Sometimes it sounds simple, and I know everybody thinks they're Sean McVay and Kyle Shanahan and all these guys, man. Want to draw up some schemes and stuff. The McDaniels guy in
Hey, listen, man.
Miami,
Maybe we should just
but
be
be
quiet
simple.
because,
You know what I mean?
yeah, maybe
Just
listen. We don't know what we're talking about. For all we know, there's a reason why, but it seems like all the former players are saying the same thing. So I don't really know what the
'Cause-
problem is. It's
right.
not like it's just two guys sitting at home watching football. No, you have people that play the game and played it well. You have coaches that have coached the game at the highest level, and they're saying, "Why aren't you giving this guy the ball in the
The ball.
backfield?"
Just give him the ball. 11 carries? Come on. He could get 20. He could get 20.
Oh yeah,
The game
easy,
might be different if he
easy.
had 20.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying,
yeah.
man. It's like we know Lamar Jackson's great. You don't want to take away from Lamar Jackson.
You can't take
You know
away
what I'm
from him,
saying?
even if
You
like
can't.
even if you give him the ball. If you give Henry the ball, Lamar is so great, he's going to shine. It's just that simple. There's nothing you can do about it. He's going to shine.
Hmm. And it's like save him. Like he had 8 carries for 46 yards, Lamar Jackson. But it's like maybe he shouldn't have to carry all the time. Maybe he want to be a pocket passer more. You know what I'm saying? He can deal in the pocket. Like just let Derrick Henry be Derrick Henry. You know what I mean? Like make these guys tired over there on the defense. He tires out of defense
I thought
because
that
he's
was the
so hard to
point.
bring
I
down.
thought that was going to be the point when you brung him to
Yeah,
the
man.
team was to tire out that defense.
That's going to open it up for everybody, right?
Oh,
That should open it up
completely,
for your
completely,
receivers.
right?
That should open it up for the tight end. That should open up
Yeah.
everybody. Come on, man. Run the ball with Derrick Henry. That's all I say. I know Derrick Henry's probably looking too, like, man, y'all got my big ass over, got me over here. Let me run the ball.
Maybe they are waiting, save him, use him towards the end of the season. Maybe that is the plan. Maybe it's like a load management going on right now. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, tough loss for them.
Yeah.
Tough for people who took the spread on them because, ouch.
Yeah.
Another one.
Okay.
Patriot fans, stand up.
I was about to go to that game next. I was going to say
Yo,
that's.
so I'm gonna let you talk about it. I'm gonna let you talk it. I'm gonna run out the stats real quick.
Mhm,
Just what the score was and stuff. Because I remember about 2 weeks ago, you
mhm.
sat up on a platform and you was like, the Jets are not. Well, we all said they're not that good, but you were like, yo, they should have really whooped my team, and they didn't.
I said
So
that.
I'm gonna let you talk it. So Patriots win 25-22. Man, it messed up for Drake May. He was looking good. He got hurt. Jacoby Brissett came in there, and
And
just
did
like
his thing.
RoboCop, he don't run, but he'll pass the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Ramondre Stevenson, this is how I lost in fantasy. 20 carries, 48 yards, 2 touchdowns. Keyshawn Bote? Bote? 3 receptions for 46 yards. Either way, his last name's Bougie, but I like it. Aaron Rodgers, 17 for 28, 233, 2 touchdowns. Brees Hall, 16 carries, 80 yards. Garrett Wilson, 5 receptions, 113 yards. And the Devontae Adams, where is he at?
Well, he just
But go
got
ahead.
there, so
Yeah.
I
Do
would
your thing. Do your
expect,
thing.
yeah.
Come on, this is a Patriot time to shine.
And the same way I felt about the first game, they should have beat us pretty bad this game. Division game or not, we are not a good team. The Jets, come
Or
on,
not a good team.
all the hype that came with it. And I said the first game we had, they should have beat us a lot worse. And I was at that game and I seen how bad we was. And I was surprised how bad we were. I said, we really suck. And I looked at the scoreboard end of the game and I went, I feel like y'all beat us by 40. But the scoreboard is only showing, I think it was what 24-3 or something like that. And I was like, that's that's bad if you think you're an elite team and you only beat us 24-3. And how has the rest of the season played out for the Jets? Like today,
Mm.
Aaron Rodgers looked like it's coming to an end. He looks his age.
Yo, he threw some interceptions that just got dropped. He really did. He threw the game away twice.
He
I
did.
seen it.
He did.
Uh,
You fired a coach. Why? Show me where it's changed. Show me where the improvements have been. Show me something. Show me something. I don't even know Man, it's just so much bulletin board material for another team. Oh, we got the man card. Oh man,
Yes.
this
Why
is
did you
too much.
fire your coach and you
Why?
were still 2-6? Everybody wanted to tell me, are they going to turn it around? Dude, you're a losing team with no coach. You have no identity. What is your identity? What do
Are they a
y'all
passing
do
team?
well?
Are they a running team? Are they a
Or a
defensive
defensive
team?
team?
I don't know.
My
I don't
man.
know. And they don't know. They
Where's the
don't know.
identity?
And listen, I should be as a Patriot fan champion my team. No, we still suck. We still
Hey,
trash.
nah, not today. Not
Hey,
today. You beat a team that actually should be like a Super Bowl contender.
you're darn right they should be. With all the hype, with Aaron and Rodgers. And let me tell you
Yeah.
something. This is what happens when you think you know it all. This is what happens when
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers come out and say stuff during training camp. Oh, we really don't have to be there. Oh, we really don't need preseason. Oh, I don't really need the mini
Mm-hmm.
camps. And then really don't show up to them.
They don't show up in the
And
game.
you so great, you don't have to show up. You so great, you don't have to show up. But meanwhile, all the greats in the history of the game
Mm-hmm.
all were there
The Tom
when
Brady's.
it was time. The Tom Brady's, Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Listen, come on, bro. He coming off back to back Super Bowls,
Let's
3 time
go.
Super Bowl champ, and he's at every mini camp, training
And
camp.
7-0.
It's 7-0, and they have just as many excuses as the Jets do, if not more,
Yes.
because they lost their whole team to
Mm-hmm.
injuries.
But here's the thing too, because even in basketball and everything, in a lot of other sports too, people think coaches are not needed. Coaches are needed.
Oh, especially in football,
Coaches are important.
especially in football than any sport, because they're
Look at
keeping
the Chiefs.
structure and order.
You were look at your when your Patriots had,
I don't want to use people like Andy Reid though and a bit Belichick. I mean, these guys are, next level. But you look at any other
but they
successful
have
team.
identities.
Yeah, right. A coach is needed. A coach is bringing identity, but a coach is also bringing structure. He's making sure that offense is doing what they're supposed to do. He's making sure the defensive team is doing what they're supposed to be doing. He's
Mm-hmm.
making sure special teams is doing. He's the guy to make sure everybody is doing their job and worrying about what they're supposed to do, and not just letting it be some free for all like Aaron Rodgers
It's a
allowed it to be.
sideshow over
You
there.
gave him so much power,
Yeah.
and he's coming already with this arrogant
Arrogance.
attitude. And guess what? You have an arrogant, sorry team right now
Yes.
who think, well, I don't know what they think, but I know what the quarterback is. I mean, he's still blaming players on the
Yeah.
field. Like, you watch
Yeah.
him play, he's like a terrible teammate. He's pointing guys
Mm-hmm.
out. Every drop pass, he's making a face as if it was the receiver's fault. No, it's your fault. Now, what if every time you make an interception, they start complaining and coming at you on the sideline and saying all kind of things to you on the sideline? You wouldn't like it, right? You'll be back upstairs talking to the owner, getting them traded or fired like you did the coach.
Mm-hmm.
So now nobody
Yeah.
wants to say anything to you because the owner then empowered you so much.
Mm-hmm.
You got the coach fired because he wanted to fire
Well,
Hackett, and what happens? You fired the coach and still took the job away from Hackett, the
right.
play calling abilities. So who are you as a team? Who
That's
are
what I'm
you as a
saying.
quarterback? Do you feel it's over as a quarterback? Do you deep down feel like you could play better, or do you know you're an older quarterback now? Um,
They're not making the playoffs.
well, I think today sealed that deal.
They're not making the playoffs. They're two
No,
and
I
six.
think I think today sealed that deal. No, no, no. Today sealed that deal. You don't lose to a Patriot team. No, I'll take that back. You don't lose to a Patriot team after you've already lost pretty much every other game.
Yes, they
Okay,
did.
you don't lose
And
to a
you lost to a
Patriot.
rebuilding
Yeah,
New England
and
team.
mind you,
It's the
it's
truth.
always tough. You could be the best team in the league, and you could play a sorriest team in your division. For whatever reason, there's always a game. I don't know why. This is
It
every
is because
division.
they know each other.
But if that same Super Bowl caliber team um, had been losing, let's say they lost back to back games, they wouldn't lose that third divisional game to that team.
No,
They're
but
going to over prepare. They're going to do everything in their power to win. They're not losing back to back. No,
yeah,
that's what happens when you're winning, and then that team kind of catches you. No, there's no
yeah.
excuse here. You lost. To me, um, this this has ended their season. I mean, that was
Oh, it's
going
over.
going in. We all said,
Yeah,
well, hell, everybody said it knew. Surprisingly, they didn't know.
yeah,
You had to win that game. You had to
yeah.
win that game for your season. You had to.
Yes, sir.
And
One
even
more
winning
thing
that
before we
game
move on
wasn't guaranteed.
to the next one. Absolutely, you're right. One more thing, and then we'll move on to the next game. Uh, all I could say is Robert Saleh would have never let the Patriots score 25 on them because they had an identity when he was the coach.
Yeah,
Defense.
defensively, that's the one thing they did
Yep,
do
that's it.
is he kept teams to 20
Right.
or less.
Yes, sir. Every time. So they had identity then. They don't have one now. So let's go. Bills stomped the Seattle Seahawks 31-10. That's why they're not going to make the playoffs, the Jets. Josh Allen, 24 for 34, 283, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Geno Smith was horrible. Well, well, he tripped a lot. There was some snaps going over the head. It was
Yeah,
ugly.
they look
It
very
was ugly.
unprepared.
Yeah, it was ugly. James Cook, whoa. 17 carries, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. Khalil Shakir, 9 receptions for 107 yards. I didn't play Keon Coleman like an idiot. He got 5 receptions for 70 yards and a touchdown. This is why I lost my league again. Dalton Kincaid got in the end zone. 4 receptions, 31 yards. Amari Cooper only had 1 reception for 3 yards. But like you said, he just got on the team. So the Seattle Seahawks didn't have DK Metcalf. They need DK Metcalf.
Yeah, but they've had DK and they still have not looked as good as I felt they should. I mean, granted, I don't know
Yeah,
really
this year
what I
they
would
haven't.
expect them to be, but I
Four
didn't
and four.
expect them to lose the way they've been losing games.
They were my dark horse pick to make the playoffs. They were. I thought the team actually wasn't that bad. If you look at all the players, they're not bad. Kenneth Walker, Jackson Smith-Njigba, uh, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, Jake Bobo's not that bad. Noah Fant, the tight end, Zach Charbonnet, the backup running back. Their defense is good. It's great. Kobe Bryant, Julian Love, uh, Devin Witherspoon. Like these guys are good. Like, and then they even got Laviska Shenault. I forgot about that. Like, like the team, like it should be. They should be a lot better than 4-4. And to
Mhm.
lose to the Giants, and he rolled on by the Bills. It's like, ugh. They should. I thought they were going to be a lot better than that.
Yeah,
One thing too, Tom Brady is a great quarterback. He is not good as an announcer. Just throwing that out there.
uh,
I know that's your guy,
no, I've been
but
saying the
leave
same
TV
thing.
alone, bro.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, listen. Do you okay? So him being my guy, I've been giving him like benefit of the doubt. I'm going. You know what? I think he's going to get better. I think he's going to get better. Listen, don't
Mm-mm.
don't don't make the mistake and think that I'm not aware. He's probably not going to get better.
Yeah, he's not gonna get better.
He's a Bronny James of.
He's the GOAT.
com-
No, I'm serious. Tom Brady is the GOAT in
but he's not
football.
good at this.
He is not the GOAT
Now let
as
me
an
say this.
announcer.
Now I'm sure you heard. Did you see the list of things that he's not allowed to do as a commentator because he owns a percentage of the Raiders?
Oh, so he can't really say a lot, huh?
So he and I don't really know if you need all of that to be a good commentator, but he don't have excuse me, he doesn't have access to a lot of things. There's a list.
Well,
I'll
that
send it
probably
to you.
plays a part.
Yeah, I'll send you. It's like this. It's pretty viral. I'm surprised you didn't. There's like a list of things he can't do. Like he
Nah,
can't.
that escaped me, bro.
He's
I
not
didn't see
allowed.
it.
He's not allowed in locker rooms. I don't think he's allowed to speak to players to a certain degree because of like tampering issues.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I don't know how much homework he's allowed to do other than just watching plays, and
Mm-hmm.
so that might be hindering him. That might be
Maybe.
hindering him. I
It's
don't
pretty
know. We have
bad.
to see. Yeah, we have to see.
Yeah. Let's speed through some of these. All right. So the Eagles beat the Bengals 37 to 17. We already did the Lions. The Texans beat the Colts, which the Texans made that a game at the end. 23 to 20. Uh Chargers rolled over the Saints. 26 to 8. The Falcons beat the Buccaneers. That was a good game. 31 to 26. Uh Raiders Chiefs. Chiefs won 27 to 0. They always find a way to win. Sloppy play. I mean, Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes is not looking good, but they
No.
always find a way to win. And then the Broncos roll over the Panthers 28 to 17. All right. So who you think is going to win the 49ers Cowboys game, Giants and Steelers? Real quick. So give me
49,
the Sunday night game.
49ers over the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Steelers over the Giants.
Yeah. Pretty much we
Yep.
got the same thing there.
I have them both. I have them both losing, and I have the Commanders furthermore taking control of the division.
Oh, yeah. 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 I think
I'm not
Philly
surprised too
and the
much.
Commanders are the ones. Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
surprising.
yeah.
All right, let's get into it. Let's go into some NBA. Let's
Did
just jump straight into it.
did Philly beat the Commanders this year, or did the Commanders win?
They
Did they
didn't
play?
play yet.
You
Nah, they didn't
sure?
play yet. I'm positive.
Get up real quick.
But I'm trying to go to NBA
No, but look,
real
no, but
quick.
okay. Well,
Well, yeah,
I don't know. I
on the
could have
next
sworn
one,
they played. I don't
we'll
know
see.
why. I could have sworn they
I don't
did.
think they played though, bro.
All right.
I don't think so. Now you got me curious. I'll take a quick gander. I don't think so though. Nah, I don't think they played yet, bro. Nah, I don't think so. All right, so let's go straight into it. All right, the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Phoenix Suns yesterday, 123 to 116. Defense. All right, but anyway, my man at 40 got a triple double. LeBron James. He got what? Oh no, wrong game. Did I click on the right game? Yeah, I clicked the right game.
Hey, how
That don't look
about
like the
this?
triple double.
How about this? Did you see that statue of Dwayne Wade?
Yes, I did. That was terrible.
Oh my God. I hope they take that down and get a new one. That's terrible.
That was terrible. I clicked the wrong game. It was the it was the the Sacramento Kings game. My bad, people. I messed up. I'm like, that can't be it. All right,
You're
so it
allowed
was
to mess up
131
sometimes.
to 127. Yeah, but Lakers are still 3-0. Uh, 40-year-old LeBron James got the triple double, 32 points, 10 assists, 14 rebounds at 40, and he played 38 minutes. No, he played 34 minutes. He went 4 for 9 from the 3-point line and shot 12 for 22 from the field goal
What's the point of
at
bringing all
40.
that up?
That with JJ Redick coaching, they have an identity. Anthony Davis. Yeah, bro. 31, 9 rebounds. He only got 2 assists, 1 for 2 for 3-pointers, 10 for 15 field goal percentage. Oh, well, 10 for 15. Dude went nuts. All right, the Lakers are looking good. Bring on Denver because I think we'll beat them this time.
I think JJ's actually going to be a pretty good coach.
I think JJ is going to be a really
I
good
think
coach.
JJ is going to be a pretty good coach, and if it does go left, it's going to be bad. He's that kind of personality. It's going to either go good or it's going to go bad.
Yeah.
But I think
So
I think they'll be pretty good as far as
it's
coaching
looking
goes.
good.
Yeah, we'll
We're
see.
getting stuff going. The only thing the Lakers, I know people might not agree with me on this one, but I watched the games. We need like a really good on-ball defender
Yeah,
on the perimeter. We need that. We need
I have the
somebody to
Lakers.
stop.
I have the Lakers pretty high this season. Actually, I have a lot of hope for them this season. So we'll see. I think they're better than last year. I
Oh,
definitely
for
think
sure.
that. Yeah, they're better than last year, and I think they're a contender this year. I do. I believe that. Now we're gonna. It's early. Season just started. A lot
Trades.
can
If there's gonna
happen.
be trade
Yeah.
talks,
Right.
I'm
Well.
cool with Gabe Vincent getting up out of there. I'm not a big fan of Gabe Vincent.
Yeah.
I know he did all right in Miami a couple years ago. That's what got him on the Lakers. Mm.
What What is the talk around the Lakers so far this season? Do people look at them as like a finals contender, or are they considering other teams ahead of them?
Playoffs. We got us going
They're
to the playoffs,
saying
but we're going to lose to. Yeah,
they're
about the
saying they're
same
saying playoffs. Really?
playoffs. Like the
Wow. Okay. Okay.
probably if we don't make the play in, we'll squeak in
And they have
still.
y'all losing to who?
Uh, we haven't been really battle tested with a lot of the young good teams yet. We beat Minnesota, and Sacramento's pretty cool, but they were always at the bottom too. So we got to go up against OKC. We got to beat. Well, we beat the Suns, but the Suns too were. Eh. Uh, Denver is our nemesis. Can't seem to beat them for some reason.
Jokic.
Uh,
Yeah.
hmm Who else was a good sleeper team too? I already said okay. I think the Pelicans are starting off hot.
The problem to me when it comes to you guys beating the Nuggets is you can't stop Jokic, but Jokic can't stop Davis. The problem is Davis stops Davis. That's the problem. He will
hmm
come out and 16 straight and then disappear for the next quarter or two. That's the problem.
But
And
lately,
and Jokic
he's
does.
been balling.
Yeah, but he's known for that also. He's been balling, and then he'll turn back
No,
into
I
his league.
disagree. Last year too, he didn't do that. He didn't go down last year. He did not. He was balling. Every game against Denver, he put up a lot of points. It
Who, AD?
wasn't it wasn't Anthony Davis. It was not Anthony Davis. I promise you. Not last year. And then now going to this. He played more games last year. I think he played like 75 games. You know what I'm saying? He's been really, really solid the past 2 years.
AD?
Now, years prior, yeah.
Nah,
But
man.
last year
No,
against
he's
yeah,
not consistent.
he was consistent. I'm telling you, he was consistent. I promise you. Super consistent last year and going into this year. In the playoffs, he was consistent. I swear. He was dropping 40, 25, 30 in those games. I promise you. He didn't dip. He didn't be like missing. Next thing you know, he only got like 12 points. He actually didn't do that for the
All
first
right.
time. We were in games that we should have won, but it was like coaching errors. And
So
that's what got
who do you
Ham
fear?
fired.
Who do you fear that you guys will have to play in the playoffs? That's going to keep you from
Denver.
going for Denver and anybody else besides
Denver always
yeah,
be until we beat them, man.
Denver. Anybody else besides Denver?
Honestly, I don't fear anybody. If maybe Dallas,
Mm,
maybe, but
no, I don't
you know what
see
I'm
nobody
saying?
stopping Davis on Dallas.
That's the thing. Um,
Depending how LeBron play, I don't see nobody stopping him either. So
if Kawhi wasn't hurt, maybe the Clippers because they got size on the Clippers too.
yeah, we have to see how LeBron is going to hold up this season. I know we spoke before how he looked gas the first
hmm
game. Um, I don't know. We'll see. He might come out one game dominant. Next game he's okay. Next game dominant. You know what I mean? It might be he's picking his spots. He's picking games. So I know he's not. Well, I'm pretty sure in his mind he's not thinking, "Oh, I'm an MVP for him." No, I think he knows exactly where he is at this point in his career.
hmm
It's just he is 39. He's going on 40 very soon.
I thought he is
Um,
40 already.
no, he's 39 right now. He's going on 40 very soon.
LeBron?
Yeah, his birthday should be coming up.
I thought he was 40 already.
Pretty sure
I
he's
could
around
swore
there.
he might be going on 41.
No,
Cause I think he got me by 2 years, bro. I just told my age, everybody.
I was gonna say he's 39. His birthday is
He is?
December. His birthday his birthday is December 30th,
Uh,
1984. So
so when
he's
the hell?
39 years
Oh,
old. December 30th. So
yeah,
like
see,
I
I
said,
hear
he's going to be
84.
40
I was
very
born in
soon.
86. So, yeah, I was. Eh, it's all good.
Yeah, so he'll be 40 very soon.
Yeah, not me, though. I got a
Okay,
couple
yeah, I
more
got
years,
you.
baby.
Yeah.
Couple more
Do you
years.
realize how long he's been playing?
He has been playing for 23 years?
Do you realize
Yeah,
somebody right now is 23 and they've never not seen the NBA without LeBron?
for real.
Do
That's
you realize that?
crazy. That's crazy. That is. That's crazy. That's
When you look
crazy.
at when, like, here's what's crazy about it, right? If you go look at who was playing when he came in the league, go look at who was playing when he was
Yeah.
10 years in the league, and then go look
Yeah.
when he was playing when he was 15 years in the league. You like, dude, when you were in the 80s too?
Right.
Like, it's
Right.
a lot have come and gone.
Yeah, a lot. And
A
he's
lot of
still there
players
and
have
dominant.
had their
It's
peaks
crazy.
during his
That's
era.
crazy.
Their ups and he's still here.
Yeah.
And
Let's
he's
go through
not
some of the
like just tagging along. He's like
no, no. He's needed in the
yo,
lineup. It's
like it's
crazy, bro. It's
crazy.
nuts.
Yeah.
So when we were talking about the Clippers, they actually won against the Nuggets. The Nuggets are on a very slow, sluggish start. They're 0-2. They lost to the Clippers 104-109.
I think they're gonna have a
Uh,
bad year.
oh, that'd be fantastic.
I do.
Uh,
They look old, everybody's saying,
yeah, Zubac
but they're not old.
was going crazy. Norman Powell had 37. Uh, James Harden had 23. And like I said, Zubac had 24 and 15 rebounds. A monster double-double. Uh, let's talk about the Nuggets side. Michael Porter, 9 points. Aaron Gordon, 10. Nikola Jokic was Nikola Jokic, 41 and 9 and 4. Uh, Jamal Murray, 22. So yeah, but still wasn't enough. Like nobody's gonna stop Jokic. I think he can get 30 in his sleep. You know what I mean? It's I just hope the Lakers can finally get it done and beat these guys. I hope so.
I don't know.
Warriors.
Warriors come out and play.
Celtics are dominating. They're 3-0. 124-118
They're on
against
a
the
mission.
Pistons.
They're on a
They're
mission.
on a mission.
Hey,
Everybody beats the Bucks.
Giannis is
Nets beat the Bucks.
Giannis is out of there. He's out of there.
1-2. Yeah.
He wants
Ugh.
out. He's not
They
out
low.
there.
But the thing is, the team, the actual players are not bad, bro.
Yeah, and that's why he probably wants out because it doesn't even make sense why they're not winning.
Damian Lillard got 21. Giannis got 22 and 12. Brooke Lopez had 15. They got Torian Prince. That's by one. Bobby Porter's put up 16 and 10 off the
Drew Holiday
bench.
was a big loss for them.
Loss. That was.
He was
I agree.
kind of their identity, their heart, and when they lost
No.
him,
You know
yeah,
who it really is too? I agree with you with that one. Chris Middleton. No, he should be out. He ain't do nothing. I think he's hurt.
he is hurt,
But oh my God, get
and
this
he's out
guy.
indefinitely. They don't know when he's coming back.
Yeah, yeah. I never was that big on Chris
Middleton,
Middleton.
me neither.
No,
Me neither.
never, ever, ever. That's terrible that they lost. That's to the Nets. The Nets. Oh my God,
How
that's
about
crazy.
the
Spurs
Knicks?
beat the Rockets. Oh, the Knicks. Let's see. When did they play last? I think the last time the Knicks played was Friday, and they beat the Pacers 123-98. That's a good win for them to
Wow.
beat the Pacers. The Knicks are 1-1. Yeah. Jalen Brunson, I have him on my fantasy basketball team. He did cool, 26-5. Uh, Josh Hart, 20-10. He took his career, turned it around, flipped it on
Hmm.
its head. That's good
Yeah,
for
he
him.
did.
Uh, Karl Anthony Towns, 21 for 15. He did his thing.
It's only a
Yeah.
matter of time before he turns back into Big Doofy.
I mean,
He's a goof. No,
everybody's due for one.
no. He's goofy. He's big goofy. He's just he doesn't. Why? Why?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
you all stupid. In my
It's just
Baltimore
the
voice,
defense.
my Baltimore, I said, you all stupid. Stop shooting,
uh,
bro. Post it up.
right. The Thunder beat the Bulls 114-95. Uh, the Grizzlies beat the Magic 124-111. All right, let's talk about the Heat. 114-116. They beat the Hornets. Let's talk about that statue. You brought it up. Why? What is up with that statue? Why does he look like an old Asian man?
Dude, I said, what in the hell? You see how Dwayne Wade was looking at it? He was like, are you serious? He was like, what?
Dog,
No, I think we
that
got,
doesn't even look like him.
I think that's Alonzo Mourning or somebody.
Yo, I don't know who it is. Dog, I
Wait,
don't know who it
I think
is.
you guys mixed me and Alonzo. Somebody. I don't know who that
They put
dude
like
is.
people together. I don't know who that is, but it's not Dwayne Wade.
It's like they kind of wanted to give LeBron a statue too, but they didn't really.
Yo, they
They
messed
didn't
that up.
really know.
I don't know who they got, the people who make the statues, bro, but they should be fired. I don't know what picture they took that off of and sat there and looked at the final results and was like, that's a really good statue. Dog, no. That joint was horrible. That looks like something like fan art. Like that looks
Fan
terrible.
art. I would never disrespect a fan like that. Fan art. Fan art.
Yo, they got his eyes all squinted, bro.
Even
It's
the pose
it's
itself
bad.
isn't even the correct pose.
I've never seen him do that.
No, that was when he won. Oh, no, that's the pose. Now remember, that's the pose from when he played the Bulls and he dominated. It went into overtime, and he was like, "This is my house. This is my house." That's the
Oh, he's
pose.
doing that.
Yeah, he's like, "This is my." He's like, "This is my house.
Oh,
This is
okay.
my house." Yeah, I remember that pose. He's done it a few times in games, but that's
He
what
didn't
that
look like
is.
it.
It did not look like that.
Yeah, it ain't look like it. Cause I ain't know what it was.
That's a bad statue.
But it's a horrible
They
statue.
should they should get rid of that.
Redo that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Knock
yeah,
that over.
yeah.
And
Just
retry again.
melt that, and redo it again.
It don't look nothing like Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like this, right, on my phone. You know, you scrolling. What the Dwayne Wade? That
Crazy.
ain't Dwayne Wade.
That is not Dwayne Wade. That was Dwayne Fade.
So you mean to tell me 100 years from now, when the fans walking by and they heard about the great Dwayne Wade, and they look at that statue, they're gonna be like, "Wait a minute, I see the highlight. That ain't the guy.
That ain't Dwayne Wade.
That ain't the guy."
Yeah. Yeah, they messed up that statue. First you don't succeed,
You know
try
what
again.
statue they should do? Because eventually you got to give LeBron a statue. He won. I mean, he won 2 championships there as well as Dwayne
Yeah.
Wade. Well, Wade won 3, but you
Nah,
have
he's
to
probably gonna
give.
get it in Cleveland.
Yeah, but you have to. Yeah, I just feel like you have to give him. Oh, you got to give him one in Cleveland. For
Yeah, he's gonna get it in Cleveland.
for
I
one,
don't
you
think
have to
he'll
give him
get it
one.
in
For
Miami.
one, you have to give him one in Cleveland because he's from Cleveland
Mm-hmm.
and he won their first championship in however long. So you have to give LeBron that. Everything he's done for Cleveland, you have to. So that's not a question. Miami, how do you give anybody else a statue and then say we can't give one for LeBron?
Yeah. I don't know. That's tough.
Pat Riley would be the only one who would keep that from happening.
Yeah.
But if he goes, you have to give. LeBron a statue. I don't know if they plan on giving anybody a statue. I mean, Dwayne Wade is Dwayne Wade. I mean, come on, you
Yeah.
had to give him a statue.
Yeah, you had
But
to.
um, if you're considering giving Alonzo Mourning a statue, and damn sure if you're considering giving Adonis Haslam a statue, which I don't know why you would do that, but
I
um,
hope not.
who else? Yeah, I think you have to give LeBron a statue. He won 2 championships.
Hmm.
You
I
have
don't
to.
know.
But if they do, I think they should do 2 statues. You give LeBron his own, but you have to do a statue of the pose when Dwayne Wade tossed him the alley,
Oh, the
and then
law.
you
Oh
got it. You
my
have to do it, right?
god.
Am I wrong?
It'd be cool, I guess.
But then when you unveil it,
Yeah.
you'll be like, "Yo, that's not Dwayne Wade, and that's
Yeah.
not
They gonna
LeBron.
mess up. That ain't LeBron. LeBron gonna look like
Who the dude?"
Karl Malone. He gonna look like Shaq. Bro, that's great. Yo, man, but that's all we kind of got for you guys right now. Hey, if you made it this far, a whole hour in, greatly appreciate you guys for listening. Cause wouldn't do this without you guys. So Raj, you got anything you want to say real quick?
Yeah, if you guys made it this far and you're still listening, you're a loyal listener.
That's what I'm saying. We need loyal
Loyal
listeners, bro.
listener.
Yeah, greatly
And make
appreciate
sure
it.
you guys stay tuned. Tonight, 1 o'clock, we have late night sports talk.
Yeah, they ain't ready for that, bro.
They ain't
They
ready
ain't
for
ready
late
for that
night
one.
sports
They ain't ready for the
talk.
late night. Yeah,
I don't
bro.
find anything sexy about late night sports.
No, late night sports talk.
Yeah,
I don't want to know whoever
I,
does
I,
find
I,
that.
I don't
Like,
want
I
I
don't want to meet
don't
that
want to
person. I don't
know
want to know because that's one weird individual. All right, guys, we gonna be
unless we're talking
no.
WNBA.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. WNBA only. Angel Reeves. All right, yo. I'm gonna catch you guys. All right, to the next episode.
Salute.
Peace out. Yo.